Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's another Weeb Wednesday news video, guys. It's going to be a great day today because we have some great news for those who are just want to learn more about the otaku related world. And yeah, so let's start the news with talking about one of the fellow weebs and fellow YouTubers, actually the biggest YouTuber that there is, PewDiePie. So, PewDiePie, for more than 6 months, I believe that's what he said in his last video, could be, actually, it probably was more than 6 months, but he's been battling against T-Series for the number one place. Last week, sadly enough, T-Series passed him so much where T-Series was almost at 100K of an advantage against PewDiePie. So people just gave up. I mean, he posted on his videos, multiple videos, saying, it's over. We're not gonna do it anymore. We lost, and that's okay. T Series. He actually released also a video called "Congratulations," which was another diss video against T Series. And that's PewDiePie just insulting T Series. And yeah, anyways, that was that's been the news, I guess, in YouTube. So I'm going to be showing you guys a video. It's live right now, so you might see some subscriptions being subscribed into this video. This video is provided by Social Blade. So I do want to say that it is not my video. It is Social Blade's video, but he has his live video showing the count. So as of right now, we are in happy news, and that is because PewDiePie is finally back in number one position. Now, it's kind of hard to see the numbers, but the smaller numbers are at the bottom, but there on top you can see PewDiePie has a good advantage against T-Series now, and the number that you want to look at is at the bottom, and it kind of shows you the separation, and it's 105,000 and a half of separation. So that is a great advantage for PewDiePie. He basically is weighing above right now, and is doing great. Now I'm gonna show you now the other side of that gap. You can see the number there now, 152,244 subscribers of a gap, and as you can see, that line was going all the way down, and when T-Series for a few days was winning, PewDiePie subscribers just went crazy, and they started subscribing and subscribing and subscribing for PewDiePie news. So that is a great win for just us YouTubers that are creating products, and it's always a shame when you see other people doing the same thing you do but better, and and sometimes it's fine. I know people do like news like me, and they do it a lot better than me, and when it's a whole corporation, though, it's different. This corporation is spitting out about 20 videos a day, where PewDiePie is only doing one video a day, and it's basically him and two editors. So I think it's great news to hear that he's back at number one. He is not falling down yet, and hopefully he can be the first YouTuber to reach that 100 million subscriber mark that has never been reached. So we'll see. Hopefully he's number one then, and it looks like we're getting good traction, and hopefully he'll get there eventually. So if you have not done so, go and subscribe to PewDiePie, and make sure you subscribe in all your accounts. If you have multiple accounts, I'm not sure why you would, but if you have multiple accounts, then go subscribe to PewDiePie. So the next announcement is continuations to animes. Season just started. They're still throwing out continuations for the next part of the year, And one that I am super excited for is this one right here. I actually tweeted about it a few hours ago in my channel. The second season of Tagayu-san is going to be being released, I believe, this year. Takagi-san is, or the Master of Teasing, which is the English translation, is one of my favorites. It's an awesome anime. It's one of those feel goods animes. Here are some of the pictures that they released, showing us kind of what the art style is going to look like. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be, again, equally as cute, equally as lovely. And we'll see if there's finally some confessions this time around from either party. They obviously like each other, but they haven't really confessed it. So I'm excited for that one. I think it's going to be a great second season. People have been telling me, "Have you seen that they've done that?" And they tagged me in a few of those, and that's fine. So thank you for those who've been tagging me on those news. I love hearing about them. The next one is going to be the second season to The Promised Neverland. The Promised Neverland just ended last week, just a few days ago, and I reacted to the video. We'll be releasing a review later in a few days. But the season 2 is promised to come in 2020. This is news from Crunchyroll, which got their news from Japan. So it is promised season 2. It's been reconfirmed, I guess, for those who are wondering. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the next chapter or the next phase of this series. But they also, I believe, announced that the Promised Neverland, the manga at least, is almost coming to an end. So if you are reading the manga like me, you probably will figure out what the ending is by the time season 2 shows up. So I will say the next arc or the next phase of the show is going to be quite different. Obviously, they won't be too much in the house, so it will definitely be different. I don't know people are going to enjoy it or not, but I think it is going to be a good one. Another news in The Promised Neverland is that they're going to be releasing it in Toonami. So those who watch Toonami, and I believe Cartoon Network is who releases Toonami at night. They are going to be releasing or starting to release the episodes on April 13th. So that's still 2 more weeks from now. But if you guys watch Toonami, then you guys are going to be able to watch The Promised Neverland on your TVs now. It's a great win. I figured they're going to do as much, being that The Promised Neverland was in every subscription. It was on Hulu. It was on High Dive. It was on Crunchyroll. It was on Funimation. So every single anime subscription except Netflix that had a subscription had The Promised Neverland. So it's no surprise that The Promised Neverland is going to be coming to Toonami, which I had heard about these news last week. I think someone tagged me on it and was saying, "Hey, did you hear it's coming back?" So yeah, I did hear about it. So anyways, the next news is going to be on One Piece. One Piece finally finished their Cake arc. I have not watched the Cake arc yet. I'm still reacting to the 10th season. So the arc of Caesar Clown. So anyways, I am not there yet, but I obviously am not living under a rock. So the One Piece arc of the Cake arc is over, and now the Revere arc is starting at episode 878. It started last weekend, I believe, on Saturday. So that is now currently being released throughout the spring, probably summer, and fall season. So you guys are One Piece watchers, then you probably have heard this news already. But yeah, Toonami obviously announced it. Crunchyroll announced it. All the ones that release um, One Piece announced it. But you can watch it through Crunchyroll, and yeah, you can watch my reactions to the other arcs as well. One Piece obviously is close to my heart now, just because I've actually been watching a lot about it of it, and I do really enjoy One Piece, and I have been changed from dub to sub, and I actually do not regret at all one bit. Keeping on the topic of One Piece, there was other news released to us by Crunchyroll, and that is that the prototype manga Romance Dawn is going to get its own anime adaptation on October 20th. Now, this is celebrating the 20th anniversary of One Piece. It's been 20 years. Um, so this manga itself is it's like a one shot manga, or not. I'm not a one shot, but they released just a few of them, and I don't want to say it's fan based, but it doesn't is not part of One Piece, and you guys can read the article there if you can. If you can't, you guys can go to Crunchyroll and read it on yourself. But it says, part of it was released in 1996 in the summer. Then another issue was released in the 41st of Shonen Jumps in 1996, and then the rest was released on a collection of One Piece in 1998. So, and then the last paragraph really important is what tells you the information. Luffy is the main character of the actual story. He's still the protagonist, but he is different. He's not like the Luffy that we know from the original One Piece. It's set in a different world. It's set in a different setting. It still uses a 30-minute anime adaptation, so it's not going to be a movie at least. So I don't know if it's going to be just one episode or a few episodes, or they're actually going to make it a movie. They haven't really released more information than that, but it just says TV anime special. So not sure if it's going to be just one episode or what, but it is going to be representing this Romance Dawn manga that was released quite a bit of years ago. Yeah, so it'll be released in October 20th for those who are wanting to watch it. And again, One Piece, as you can read there in the article, was started in October 20th, 1999, which is why they're keeping it on October 20 for the 20th anniversary of One Piece. I think those are all my news that I have today, guys. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like the news videos that I'm making. This is my third one, and I am very, very excited to continue doing more news videos for you guys. I love just sharing all the news that I'm reading on, and as well as excited for. So if you guys have news that you guys want to hear about, or you see something that I should be talking about, tag me on Twitter, tag me on Facebook, tag me on Instagram, and I'll for sure read more upon that, and probably will showcase it here. And if you tag me, I'll give you a shout out here in this video for tagging me on that video or that article. And thank you guys so much for watching this with me. If you have not done so, again, subscribe to my channel, and also subscribe to PewDiePie so PewDiePie can be the first YouTuber to reach 100 million subscribers. Thank you so much, guys, for all your love and support, and like always, don't be strangers.